I have been trying to make this video without triggering anyone, but at the same time, it is difficult to tell you the truth without actually getting triggered. I've had a lot of questions. You know, I've been doing this, you have been doing that and this, you have tried everything. And for some reason, things are stuck. No job offers, you're struggling with a place to stay, you're tied up in a very toxic work environment. It feels like no matter what you try to do, nothing is working. If you are a chosen one who is going through this particular situation, there's a very big chance that your blessings have been tied up to a karmic. I'm going to share with you what it is you can do if you're in this kind of scenario, how to move forward with life, and how to untangle yourself from anybody that you suspect might be a karmic. Grand rising, everyone. Hope you guys are okay. Hope you're doing well, and I hope everything is going as planned. This is nikymus, and you're welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking impasse free. If you are new, on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality. I talk about personal and self-development. And if that's what resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us, give us a like, share the video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back, and I thank you for your love and support. Now, I remember in the early days of my journey, so I had created this platform to help people. I was doing the work. I put in the work day by day. Sometimes I remember I would go for about 3-4 videos a day. I was very passionate about this, but at the same time, I wasn't seeing results. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and I think it was around 5 or 6 months. That is when I came to the awareness that I was connected, or I was involved. I had been involved with the narcissistic family matrix. It was a very huge awakening, ladies and gentlemen, and I didn't know what to do with this. I gathered all my strength, and I was able to exit the narcissistic family dynamic. It was about a week or two. I started seeing results. Okay, my content started pushing out. My content started being watched by so many people. The platform started growing. Not only that, in very many areas of my life, a lot of things started opening up. Then I discovered something that I had done, something that I was not even aware of. I had broken the cycle. I had broken the cycle of, backwardness, lack, struggle, and and the stuff. The list goes on and on and on. I had broken the cycle. I want to tell you something, chosen ones. There is people you're connected to. It's a family member. You're in a marriage. You're in a job situation. You've been working with these people for quite a while. You have a house boss, maybe a house landlord, I don't know, whatever. There's a friend. It could be anyone. When you're dealing with some individuals, not all, some individuals, and this is not something that applies to all situations, but in some case scenarios, chosen ones, you are going to be entangled with the karmic. A lot of people that you're entangled with, even that you don't know yet what is going on, a lot of people that you're entangled with, they have got a very dark history. You're entangled with people who have got blood on their hands. You may even sometimes be entangled with somebody who has in the past taken somebody's life. It doesn't matter in whichever way they have done it, whether they have been in the army, they have killed people, whether it's just a person who is a very extremely violent and toxic person, and they could have taken somebody's life. There is things that people have done, and these particular individuals are running away from karma. The only way they can temporarily, it doesn't have to be a permanent situation, temporarily escape the karma that is coming at them is by finding somebody like you with a very pure soul, somebody who has got clean hands and a very pure heart. They are going to entangle themselves with you, and that is how they are able to temporarily escape the karma that is coming at them. They call these individuals karmic for a reason. In other words, there could be witches you're dealing with. You may be dealing with people who are involved in certain occults. They are part of a certain organization or could be an occult. They are people who have done things, unthinkable things you cannot even process in your own mind. I'll give you something to look at. You met this nice man, fell in love with him, maybe. You met this nice girl, fell in love with him. Now they are telling you about a story of one of the people they have dealt with in the past. That individual is dying in hospital. They've been bedridden. Maybe they have somebody they've been dealing with is probably in a psychiatric hospital, struggling with mental issues. In some case scenarios, you may be talking with people, they have got blood on their hands. There is people actually they have unalived in the past, whether it was intentional or non-intentional. There is a cycle they have opened that is a very difficult and very dangerous cycle. When you get entangled with those kind of individuals, what is really going to happen? You're going to start feeding them with their good energy. There is so many people on the planet, walking on the planet, and they're simply dead man or dead woman walking. They have sold or lost their souls so many years ago. They have got entities attached to them, and those entities are not going anywhere anytime soon. Why? Because those entities need a vessel or a body to operate. And we're talking about very dangerous spirits. When these people get caught up with you or you caught up with them, vice versa, they are going to hook onto your energy. You may be dealing with a person who, you go to bed in the night and you hear them screaming at night, something is following them, something is chasing them, somebody wants to kill them. You may be walking with the person, and wherever they are going, they are looking over their shoulders because they feel there is something after them. In reality, the people they have caused harm or pain, their souls are haunting them forever. So they have entangled themselves with you because they know that you're a very pure soul. In other words, by you just being around them, they are also tapping into your divine protection. So, in other words, because you have got universe on your side, God on your side, angels on your side, your ancestors on your side, those individuals are also going to benefit from that type of protection. But that comes at a cost. While they are also benefiting or tapping into your own divine protection, while this is happening, you are also being slowed down in very many areas of your life. All of a sudden, this person walked into your life, everything fell apart. You started having stomach disorders. You started having mental health problems. Something always going on the way, accidents. You're struggling with your health. Your jobs are falling apart. Your businesses are crumbling. Everything around you is falling apart. There is something you need to understand, my chosen ones. This can only be in cases when you do not know what is happening. But the moment you come to the realization that there is some unusual energy around you that seems to keep you stuck in some kind of a cycle, then there's a very big chance there's an individual around you that has got to go. I'll tell you something about a video I did. That video is called The Aftermath. So many people have been talking about, asking me about that video. It's called The Aftermath. Maybe I'm going to have to share that video at the end of the screen. You may see a little, you know, link. I'm going to put that link at the end. You may have to go and watch that video. You are going to have to choose, my chosen ones, between your destiny. You're going to have to choose between staying where you are and moving forward with your life. Sometimes, for you to be able to move forward with your life, there is some people, ladies and gentlemen, you have got to get rid of. They really have got to go. That is going to be one of the most painful things for a person like you. You really love these people genuinely. Yes, they may have done a lot of things in your life, caused a lot of chaos in your life. You really have a lot of respect and love for them. But at the same time, you're starting to realize that you being around them and continuing to engage and entangle with these individuals, it is also coming at a cost. Because of their presence in your lives, you're losing everything. And when I'm talking about a karmic, I'm talking about pretty much anybody that has got a very dark history behind them. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to promise you something. It's not your fault. Yes, I understand. You don't know what is going on. It is not your fault. When they was doing those things, you wasn't there. In fact, you wasn't even a part of their life. Even if it's your parent, they have done some things way back in time during their lives. You was not there. They have done their own mistakes. But you're going to be the one to take the responsibility to break the cycle. One thing happens, a very mysterious thing happens the moment you start to choose yourself. Because like I've said, you're going to have to reach a moment in your life when you really have got to go and choose yourself. By choosing yourself means you're going to start eliminating some people out of your life. It is the only way you're going to grow. But while you're doing this, something else I want to mention in this video. When you release these individuals, and I'm talking about releasing, I'm not even talking about just, packing some few bags and getting out of that vicinity. It's not what I'm talking. Yes, that is also part of the thing. But what I'm trying to talk about is releasing and cutting every contact or ties you have got with those individuals, my chosen ones. There is going to be moments when you are going to cut ties with the people that you have loved the most. Not because you have got any hatred towards these individuals, not because you hate them or you dislike them or something like that. It is just because you're trying to preserve yourself. You are trying to break free and cut some spiritual cords that you've been entangled with for decades. When you do that, walking away, disconnecting with these people, blocking them, maybe sometimes going no contact, promising yourself to never re-engage with those individuals, there are some cords you will start to break. These are not some things you see with the naked eye, but I can promise you on a very energetic or spiritual level, there are some cords in the spiritual realm you are cutting with those individuals, because by you walking away and cutting ties with those individuals, they no longer have access to your energy. In other words, they no longer have access, not only your energy, but they no longer have access to blessings. They also no longer have access to divine protection. The protection they have been tapping into, because you're a very highly divinely protected individual. You're going to hear some very bad things happening to some people. And this is where it's going to get very tricky, especially for my fellow black sheep out there, the guys who have been scapegoated in their families. This is where it's going to get very tricky, because all of a sudden, you've been away for a month or two, maybe it's been a couple of 3 months, 4, even sometime more. You're going to start hearing some very disturbing information about these people. You're going to hear people getting in jail. You're going to start hearing people getting arrested. You're going to start hearing people passing away. You're going to start hearing people falling sick. You're going to start hearing people getting destroyed with mental illnesses of every sort or every kind. You're going to start hearing news that is not going to be very pretty in your ears. Is why sometimes you have seen a lot of black sheep. The moment they have cut some cords or some ties with some individuals is when you start hearing some news. The father is in hospital. Somebody got a car accident. Somebody lost something in their family. Somebody lost children. Somebody lost their pets. Somebody is struggling. There's people that are going crazy just because you have cut some specific cords with them. These people have been tied onto your blessings. Is why, as long as they have been a part of you for the longest period of time, is the reason as to why you have continued to suffer. You would never be able to get a breakthrough for as long as you have been connected, still connected to those particular individuals. When you start cutting those cords, I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, this one, you know me, I do not say things I do not know. I do not talk about things I've not seen. There is news that is going to come to you. The choice is going to be yours. The ball will be in your hands. There's a father sick in hospital. The mother is passing away. This one is having this and this one is having that. But on a very closer look, you are looking back and realizing that these are the individuals who have been tied onto your energy. They may call you, come around, maybe you want to come around and take care of dad. Dad is in hospital, is dying, mother's. These things have started happening from that very moment you have decided to walk away. That is when a lot of bad things have started to happen. That is because you have disconnected and cut ties with some specific karmics. A karmic, like I've said, it can be anyone. It can even be the person that you love the most. But because they are connected to a very dark history, there is energies and things that are following them. There is karma that is on their backs, and you have also signed up for that karma. That is why your blessings have been tied for as long as you have been connected with those individuals. My chosen ones, it is high time for you to make a decision. One day, you are going to make a decision that is going to change your life for the better. You will be surprised as to why all of a sudden you have disconnected with people. They are breaking down. Things are not working out. They have been fired from work. They have been caught doing something. They have been caught stealing something. They are struggling with illnesses. There is things that are happening to some individuals. That is because you have actually cut some cords with those people. And the more or the longer you do this and you continue to hang on to your energy, is the more all your blessings and things and people and destinies that they have stolen from you, those particular things are going to start gravitating back towards you. Your blessings, my chosen ones, your destiny, your shine, your purpose, your mission, and everything that is connected to your destiny has been tied up for as long as you have been involved with certain individuals. But when you do choose and you have made a decision to get away and leave, cut the cords permanently, sometimes I've told you, there is going to be some cases where you are going to actually cut permanent cords with some individuals. You are never going to see those people again. In some case scenarios, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to miss funerals. You're going to miss birthdays. You're going to miss special events. That is because you don't want to get re-engaged with certain individuals because you have simply been dealing with karmics. But I can promise you only one thing. Your life is going to start moving into another direction the very moment you have taken the decision to leave. The ball is in your hands. The choice is yours. You are either going to make a choice to keep on getting stuck, stay in the same place forever, or you are going to go out and start living life by your own means. Is it going to be painful? Yes. Having been a person who has walked that journey, I can promise you it is going to hurt some. But when you go past the pain, you will mourn, yes, You will do whatever it is you can do to start healing and getting yourself back together. But once you do the work, ladies and gentlemen, everything that these people have taken from you will start gravitating back towards you. Some of you may even have been involved with parents who never wished you the best. Your own parent was plotting you to fail. Your own wife you've been sleeping with for years, your own husband in your bed has been plotting behind the scenes for your own destruction. That's what I mean when I'm talking about the Karmics. They are very evil people. They are very toxic people. But the moment you remove those individuals and you make a decision to get those individuals out of your life, it is the moment when your blessings are going to be opened up to you. God, universe, the Most High, your angelic protection team, everybody is waiting for you to make that decision. Should you make that decision and stand by and with your decision, you will be surprised as to how everything in your life will start opening up all of a sudden. It is going to feel like magic. It is going to feel like a miracle, but you will remember that one day you made a decision and you removed some people out of your life. So let us know what you think about this video, guys, in the comment section below. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Nikymus signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.